My guest is Anthony. Anthony, why are you here?
Hi, Steve. I'm here today because I believe I caught my best friend and my fiancée having sex together.
What does that mean? Did you actually see them having sex?
Well, I came home early from work one day. I heard the sounds of rhythmic squeaking on my couch, heavy breathing. I'm even pretty sure I heard a climactic exclamation, and then I heard my fiancée say, "Oh no, I think he's home." And there was thump, the thump, 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 boom, 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 shuffle, shuffle, shuffle of clothing that you could hear it, you know. And in that amount of time it took me to get to the top of the steps, my fiancée comes racing out of the living room, sweat pouring down her face, hair all frizzed up. You know, steam still billowing out of my bathroom from the shower because the shower was just recently taken. And she races past me and runs over to the kitchen sink and turns on the water and is starting the first dish. She moved so fast from the living room to the kitchen, she didn't realize I was already at the top of the stairs, and I saw her come from the kitchen, race past and grab the first dish and start washing.
So you walk into the apartment. Where was he?
When I poked my head into the living room, my friend John was busy fixing his pants.
How long have you been with your fiancée?
We've been together about 13, 14 years now.
So you've been with her for a long time, and you love her.
Yes, I do.
She ever cheat on you before?
Not to my knowledge, she hasn't cheated on me
Okay, so
before.
she's been a good woman to you.
Well, not really. She's done some things in the past to betray me here and there. I caught her in a few lies, caught her stealing some money here and there. So I really can't trust her as far as I can throw her.
So why do you want to marry her?
Well, love and friendship are the blindest animals on the planet.
Did you confront them?
I didn't really feel inclined to confront them on the spot because at that particular moment in time, I wasn't really 110% sure of what was going on. It actually.
So what did you do?
Well, I just ignored the fact that everyone was all sweated up. You know, I came right into the living room. I sat down right next to him on the couch. I saw his buckle of his pants was still loose. So I was a nice guy, and I gave him the opportunity. I leaned forward and looked at the TV to give him the chance to fix himself, whatever he was doing.
Why is your best friend over at your house when you're not home?
Well, you know, the fact of the matter is, my fiancé and my friend John and his fiancée, they've all been friends since elementary school, and I'm essentially the new guy in the group. I've only been friends with them.
Yeah, but 13, 14 years.
Right.
You're not the new guy anymore.
Right.
So are you going to be comfortable being married to a person that lies to you, that you can't trust?
In this particular case, I believe my relationship with Marie has more pros than it does cons. And, you know, sometimes in life you just got to overlook a couple of silly little things.
But sleeping with somebody else, that's kind of a big thing. Now, before the show, she took a lie detector test.
Yes, sir.
And I believe your friend also took one?
Yes, sir.
And I believe you took one also, too?
Yes, sir.
Okay. How did this affect your relationship with your friend, with your fiancée?
Well, over the course of the past 2.5 years, since this incident has occurred, it took me 3 or 4 days to get over the shock of it. Before.
Wait. This happened 2.5 years ago?
This happened nearly 3 years ago.
And you're just kind of letting it slide?
I have let it slide for 3 years to the best of my
But it's
conscious
obviously still
ability.
bothering you.
It bothers me very much. It bothers me very much. I've been very psychologically abusive to Marie. I have gone from being calm and rational to spontaneously irate, screaming at the top of my lungs, pointing my finger, telling her she's a whore and she's a cheater and she's a manipulator.
Again, this is the woman that you want to marry.
And a liar. Yeah, I guess so.
And we're going to bring out your best friend, John, right now. Here's John.
Yo, you're full. My fiancé, every time we get together, you didn't pull your pants off in front of Tina. No. In front of her face 2 months ago. You never did that. Every time we're together, you're not making snide comments to Tina behind my back, saying when you sleep with Tina, when you sleep with John tonight, think about me.
What?
And if I was sleeping with Marie, When you walked into the apartment, you didn't jump on me? You didn't try to kick the crap out of me?
Of course not.
Of course not.
Of course not. You're my friend.
If I walked in and I saw you on top of Tina, you want to be standing here today. I've done a lot of wrong in my life, but the one thing I've never, ever done is I've never cheated with Marie. I've never cheated with anybody.
I just want to make the fact that Tina is your fiancée.
Tina is my fiancée.
But she couldn't be here today.
She couldn't make it
Okay,
today.
but she's allowing us
She's
to talk
allowing
about
us.
it.
She knows the whole story.
Now,
and
let me get this straight. You two guys are best friends. You're
Were.
not anymore.
No.
And when did that end?
You know what, Steve? Honestly, this ended a long time ago. This ended 3 years ago. He says every time we've had this conversation, every time we've gotten together for the last couple of years, is always a new story to what happened. Marie was getting off the couch. Marie was in the shower. I was on the couch. But listen, like I've said, I've done a lot of wrong in my life. The one thing I've never done, I've never cheated, never once. And you have. I know for a fact
never
you have.
cheated on
You
Marie.
go out with, wait, hold on, wait. Let me answer this question.
Now you're just trying to turn things around, dude.
Let me
It's
answer
not
this
gonna
question.
fly on
You go
this.
out for 5 hours. You're sitting in a
what?
parking lot and you shut your phone off, but you're just talking. If I was with a girl for 5 hours in a parking lot, I would sure come up with a lot more things to do than just talk.
Well, that's you, and we know that
but
already.
I
That's
don't
why
cheat.
we're here.
I don't cheat.
Okay, well, I disagree with that statement.
So you guys are best friends, and you're spending a lot of time together. You got a fiancé, you got a fiancé, and this all fell apart because you came home one afternoon?
And he swears that
came
he
home
saw
early.
me and Marie doing something.
And you're saying
Never
you
ever
didn't
happened.
do anything.
I was over at his house a week ago. Was there for 15 minutes and had to leave because I was going to hit him.
Because I told him what I caught him doing yet again.
Again, with a different version for
I
the
am not
umpteenth
going
time.
to leave it alone.
But from 3 years ago.
From 3 years ago, I don't care if it's 100
Listen,
years
all
ago.
I could say, Anthony, is if you would have catch me with Marie, how could you just sit there and go, hey, man, what's going on? Let's watch TV.
Because I'm a strong man.
It doesn't make any sense. I don't care how strong-minded you are, but if you see your loved one with somebody else, that would set me off.
So, John, just so we're clear, you don't have any sexual feelings for
None.
Anthony's fiancée?
None at all.
You never did anything
Never
with her?
did anything with her, never touched her, gave her a kiss on the cheek, hello. That's about as far as it went. But meanwhile, every time he sees Tina, he makes sure to try to get in there and try to get a nice, big, wet kiss. And I pulled you off, and I told you to get off. I told you to get off her numerous times, Anthony.
Come on.
Come on.
Okay, your fiancée's name is?
Marie.
Marie. Let's bring Marie out.
It's been way too long. We've been together for 13 years. All of us have been friends for a really long time. And ever since you've accused John and I of doing something which never happened, okay, our friendships have gone downhill. Okay, I can't do this anymore. I do love you. The funny thing is I do. I do love you. We have a beautiful child together. But this cannot go on anymore, Anthony. I can't take the abuse. You freaking emotionally abuse me, and don't say you don't, but you've had physically abused me, and I just can't do it anymore. I can't. We all were so freaking close, and now you just...
Are you saying he's
Well,
physically abusive towards you?
Yes, he has been.
What does he do to you?
He came to my...
Hold on.
He has gone to moments where he's been really, really, like, mad, and he'll just, out of nowhere, he has hit me.
He punched you?
Don't want me, Anthony. Don't want me.
I have never punched you.
You've never
She came to
punched
my
me.
house
have
with a
never
black
punched
eye.
Have you ever slapped her?
I have never slapped. I have come pretty close to lunging at her and grabbing her by the hair to shake the truth out of her.
Oh, you have shaken the truth out of
You
me.
have shaken the truth out of her.
Okay, this is the part I don't like. The guy that's so pissed off, you're so pissed off, this little woman here, you'll shake it out of her, but the big guy here, you'll let him fix his pants. He give you a black eye?
I had a little bit of a black eye.
I have no recollection of that.
You have no recollection.
I
of
do.
that.
Is
recollection.
It's you on a legal stand right now?
Oh, no, not at all.
So you have no recollection?
Well, I didn't intentionally hit her.
Oh, you didn't intentionally.
I mean, if we were shoving around or something and she accidentally got bumped by an elbow or something.
She accidentally
walked right into your fist.
elbow.
Well, yeah, I mean, nothing intentional.
Nothing intentional.
Nothing intentional.
Do you feel good?
No.
This is the mother of your child?
Yes.
And you gave her a black eye over something you think you saw. Not something that you're for sure. Not something that you
Right.
said at the moment, I'm going to take care of this and find out right now. No, you let it drag on for 3 years.
At least 3
Now,
years.
I gotta imagine if this is bothering you for 3 years, that it destroys your friendship with him. Has it been helping your friendship?
No.
Or your relationship at all?
No. No.
Do you think this has any effect on your child?
Absolutely.
And not in a positive way?
No.
Why don't you tell me what happened that afternoon that,
Nothing. I can tell you that nothing. Nothing happened. I've never touched John. No offense, John. I have no desire to be with you. I have no
that's all
desire
right.
at all.
No problem,
You are
hon.
my best friend's fiance. I don't want nothing to do with you in any sexual manner.
you're here today and you've let this thing stew inside you for 3 years, right?
Yes, sir.
What if they both passed this lie detector test?
Oh, I would be extremely sorry, and I would owe them a great deal of apology, more so than I can actually give. Because I put them both through a great deal of psychological hell over the past 3 years.
And physical hell.
And a little bit of physical hell with her, yes. Yes, I put a great strain on a relationship, and it needs to come to a stop.
All right, well, here's 3 years in the waiting right here. John, you took a lie detector test
Yep.
before the show. You were asked, have you ever had sexual contact with Marie? You answered no. On the day in question, did you have sexual contact with Marie? You answered no. And the results of John's lie detector test is that he told the truth.
What do you got? What? No. You gotta continue. I told you. You can get down.
Something's wrong with the machinery. There's
Now,
no
wait.
way!
Now, wait.
There's
Now,
no way!
what's wrong with Steve's test? What's wrong with
No,
Steve's test?
no,
Wait,
no.
the guy doing the test didn't know what he was doing, right? The guy didn't know his questions he was asking. We're both wrong, right?
There's no way.
Yeah,
There's
listen,
no way.
you can get down
Based upon
and
what
kiss
I
my
walked
ass.
in and saw, there is no way that you could have legitimately passed
You
that
can
test.
kiss my ass and then her ass, okay? Because you're totally wrong.
Well, he certainly will as soon as you're done unbuckling.
Oh, yeah, you know, exactly.
No, I don't think that's right.
So what?
Can't
So
be.
what?
It just
All
can't
this
be.
was for nothing. You're going to continue going with it. Continue.
Okay, hold on.
I just don't understand
He
how it's
passed the lie
possible.
detector test.
I don't understand how.
So should I even read hers? Are you going to believe it or not?
I will believe whatever that piece of paper says, yes.
Okay. Marie, before the show, you were given a lie detector test, and you were asked, have you ever had sexual contact with John? You answered no. On the day in question, did you have sexual contact with John? You answered no. Since you and Anthony have been in a relationship, have you had sexual contact with anyone besides Anthony? And you answered no. And the results for her lie detector test are that she told the truth. And before the show, you also took a lie detector test.
I
Anthony, your lie detector test, you were asked a question. You were asked, during your relationship, have you had sexual contact with anyone besides Marie? And you answered no. And the results for your lie detector test is that you did not tell the truth.
did. What? How's that possible? I haven't had sex with anybody since I've been with Marie.
Hey, listen, according to Bill Clinton, you know, oral does, you know, it's
Count.
kind of counts there.
No, I've been perfectly loyal to her the whole time.
You know, you can't pull the Bill rule. It didn't work for him. It's not going to work for you.
Listen, I've been perfectly loyal to Marie the entire time. I don't know why
Yeah.
you come
Okay. Why you would do that? Why you would? First of all, you say this situation occurred. You thought something was happening, but you didn't even ask. You didn't even bring it up, and you say you let the man buckle his pants back up while you lean forward and watch TV.
And gave him the chance, yes.
Bull. Nobody's gonna do that.
Thank you.
I did.
Thank you.
So, knowing that he's been the one that's been unfaithful, are you going to stay with this man?